Hey guys, it's Anya, otherwise known as Pink Sweets here on YouTube, and you can also follow me on Instagram at Pink Sweets with a 1 instead of an I. Welcome to day 11 of P1nk-O-Ween. I can't believe I've made it 11 days so far. So today I'm really excited. As you guys know, I use a lot of like higher end makeup on my channel. I mix it up with drugstore face products and stuff like that, but as you know, I'm not a huge fan of drugstore eyeshadow. So today is a full face of a Halloween glam look using only drugstore products, including eyeshadow. So a few months back, I purchased the Lemonade Craze palette from Maybelline, and I really liked it. And I filmed a video, and I didn't post it because it was during the time that I was sick, and I just kind of forgot about it. So I will be posting that after P1nk-O-Ween is over. But in the meantime, I got the Maybelline Soda Pop palette, and this is what it looks like on the outside. And this is what it looks like on the inside. And so what I see is a lot of oranges and a lot of purples. And those two colors for me speak or scream Halloween. So I decided that I was going to do a full face of only drugstore products, Halloween style. So I used my L'Oreal Voluminous Smoldering Eye Pencil for my brows, and then I sharpened it so I can use it as my eyeliner as well. I know I have very bold, dramatic black brows, but it goes with my very dramatic black wig. So I just figured I would go ahead and do my brows black today to match my hair. And I did get this wig at Rite Aid, so it is also drugstore. So I'm going to go in with this palette and create a look for you guys today. So first off, we're going to start with eyeshadow primer. Now, I don't know of any fabulous drugstore primers. If you guys know of any, please comment down below because I would love to get one. Where did I put that pencil? That would be good to know where that went. Let me go grab it. Okay, and it was right in front of my face. So this is the Wet n Wild multi-stick. You can use it on your face, your lips, your eyes, anywhere you want. And this is, oh goodness, this is the white one. And you guys know that I normally use my MAC white paint stick for an eyeshadow base. So today I'm going to use this. So this would be very comparable to the NYX Jumbo eyeshadow pencil in Milk, which I could have also used, but I kind of wanted to try something different, so I'm just going to put that all over my lid. And then I'm going to put on my face primer, and then we'll get started on the eyeshadow. I'm really excited to see how this palette performs. I've watched a couple of tutorials of people using it, not a lot because it just came out, but I've used a few, and the ones that I have seen, as far as I know, it just came out. The ones that I have seen, I've really liked the looks that came from them, so I'm hoping that it will turn out well. I think I've used one other official drugstore eyeshadow palette. Well, I used a Makeup Revolution one on my channel, and then I also used what is it called? The CoverGirl one, the Rainbow CoverGirl one. So, and I will admit that drugstore brands are doing a better job. However, I will say that this palette was $13.99, and when I got my Juvia's Place palette after the code that I used and got like 10 or 20% off, I only spent like $17, I think, on the most recent Juvia's Place one. So I feel like for $4 more I could get Juvia's Place, but I am glad that I have this palette in my collection because I do think it's pretty. So just making sure we are recording again since I paused it, and the last time I did that, we know how that turned out. So this is the Physicians Formula Rosé All Day. It says it's a serum, but I feel like it's more like a moisturizer, and I really do like it a lot. I use it almost every day. I like the way it smells. It just has a very faint smell of roses, but It's really nice. I like it a lot. And then over top of that, I'm going to use the L'Oreal Magic Perfecting Base, which is similar to the Urban Decay Pore Complexion. What is it called? The Urban Decay Optical Illusion Primer. There we go. So I really do like this as a drugstore primer. The other drugstore primer that I have that I like a lot is the Baby Skin, I think is what it's called, from Maybelline. I like that one as well. And I'm just going to put that in my T-zone. And then we're going to get started on the eyes. So I'm even going to use only drugstore brushes. So I am going to start with my Real Techniques brush. This is the Real Techniques Domed Shadow Brush. And I'm going to go into the shade Crushing, which is this orange shade right here. So it looks like there's like a matte orange and a sparkly orange, and it keeps going on from there. I'm just going to set these aside and put the palette right in front of me. Okay. I did not have a drugstore mirror, so we're still using Jeffree Star. But other than that, I think everything else in this tutorial is drugstore. Okay, I don't like the way this brush is applying that, so I'm going to go in with my Wet n Wild crease brush. This brush is literally 99 cents. And it is clean, it's just stained, so I'm going to go back into that shade. Oh yeah, that's better. Much, much better. Much more orange. I do feel like you kind of have to build these shades up, but that's okay. Pigmentation is there, so kind of. But it's there. It's trying. I found that in the Lemonade Craze palette, which I did like as well. But I did find kind of the same thing where, like, I felt like the primer was, I mean, the shadow, I felt like it was pigmented, but I felt like you had to build it up. And I felt like some of the shades performed better than others, so, but again, it is a less expensive palette, so. Now I do like NYX shadows. That is a drugstore brand that I do like a lot. I'm going in next with Grape Pop, which is this one right here. It reminds me a lot of Stars and Rockets from MAC, if you've seen that or used it. Oh yeah, that has pigment. Wow. Okay. Ooh, that has pigment. And I'm not getting a lot of fallout, to be honest with you. I'm guessing I'm going to get fallout from the outer V shade, but who knows? That is crazy. Huh. Kind of wish the orange had that same pigmentation. Let me try this brush with the orange one more time. Okay. I mean, it's kind of mixing the purple and the orange together, but that's okay too. Just kind of reminds me of Halloween. I think some people don't think of purple and green for Halloween, but I do. Yeah, that's definitely going on more pigmented now. Also, maybe I needed to get further into the eyeshadow. I don't know. Alright, now I'm going to take my Wet n Wild brush, clean it off real quick, and I'm going to go into Soda Fizz, which is this really beautiful shimmery, like, champagne color. And I'm just going to take this crease brush and swirl it around. And I'm just going to put it kind of on the brow bone and go over the orange. It's just a very sparkly shade, and I just kind of want to put something on the brow bone. And kind of blend everything together. Okay. And now I'm going to go into Blue Raspberry, which is this shade right here, and I'm going to put that on the outer V. Well, that's pigmented. Yeah, it's just going to kind of look black, which is fine. And that definitely is giving me the most fallout. Okay, I see you, Maybelline. I'm going to pat it instead of swiping it. I feel like that'll help a little bit. I mean, I like it. $13.99 for 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 eyeshadows isn't bad. And I love the shade names because they're all like Grape Pop, Blue Raspberry, Soda Fizz, Cherry Cola, Orange. Is there an orange something? That's weird. No, but there's a Crushing and a Sugar High, Cola Float, Ginger Ale. I don't really drink soda, but those are cute names. I drink mostly water. Occasionally I'll have a soda, but not often. I don't feel like, I used to drink it all the time. And then I started losing weight, so I had to stop it. And I don't know, it just doesn't quench my thirst, I guess. So that's an interesting look. I mean, it's not the best pigmentation, but it's not the worst. And I'm gonna jazz it up once we put on our foundation. And who knows, maybe once we put on our foundation, sorry, wig hair. I thought I'd put you back there. Okay. Maybe it'll look better. We'll have to see. All right, so I'm gonna go in with my fake artiste brush. I got it on Amazon and it was like $5 or $6, I think, maybe. I'm just wetting it because that helps with, like, blend the foundation in. Let's shut this for a minute. And I'm going to go in with the L'Oreal Total Cover Foundation. I love this foundation. At first I wasn't so sure about it, but I do like it a lot. Just gonna put that over there. And I'm just going to dip my brush into it. I put barrettes in my hair because if I don't, this wig just goes right into my face. This brush does such a good job of putting your foundation on very quickly. If I can find a link on Amazon for it, I will link it down below or something just like it for the same price if you're interested. I don't know if I'll be able to find it. Oh, that's the one thing about using eyeliner as brow pencil. I feel like I smudge it every time when I do my foundation. Okay. And then I'm going to go in with my Maybelline, gosh, this wig hair, Maybelline Master Conceal. Keeps getting stuck in my earrings. I have my bat earrings on, which, no. I also got at the drugstore. If you saw my Rite Aid haul. So this is the Maybelline Master Conceal. I'm in the shade Fair. I'm just gonna put it under my eyes and in all the normal places that I highlight. grab a sponge. This is a dry sponge, but I feel like this brush is too big to get underneath my eyes, which it's not meant for concealing. They do have ones that are smaller for that. On Saturday, I mentioned this in a previous video, but on Saturday I'm going to be going to a Halloween party, and I am going to do a costume, I decided. That's the consensus. I'm using the Maybelline Fit Me powder to set everything. That's my favorite powder, drugstore or high-end. But I'm going to the party and I'm wearing a costume, and I'm going to be doing a get ready with me so that you guys can see what I'm going to be wearing and how I'm going to be doing my makeup. So I'm really excited about that. Oh gosh, I keep smudging my... Next time I should set it with a black eyeshadow. It's like my brows are getting longer and longer. Okay, now I'm gonna go in with, wait, I gotta get this foundation off my hand. I don't like dirty hands. Sophie is snoring. She's so freaking cute. I'm going in with that pencil, the L'Oreal Voluminous Smoldering Pencil. I love it. I'm gonna put that just on the lower lash line. Then I'm gonna go back into the Soda Pop palette. I don't think I have a drugstore pencil brush, so we're just gonna pretend. And I'm gonna go in with the Grape Pop color, which is that bright purple. Okay, that's a lot of fallout. Get rid of it. And then, it's kind of powdery. And then I'm going to take this Milani, I can't decide which one I want to use. One is like more of a white tone, one is more of a pink. I think I'm going to do this one. It's like a white or like a clear base, but it's very pink toned. And I'm just going to put that on the lid, because I feel like that is really going to jazz that up. Why am I saying jazz that up? I never say that, but okay. And this is also drugstore, so it counts. These remind me of the Stila Magnificent Metal Glitter and Glows, but they're $10 instead of $24, and they are so freaking pretty. Like, if they were just cheaper but not good quality, I wouldn't recommend them, but they're really good. See how that made that look? I love it. Okay, and then I'm just going to pat out the edges. Yeah, that made it very, very, oh gosh, I got a wig hair in my eye. Oh no, I can't get rid of it. Got it. Okay, now I'm going to go in with Lash Princess mascara from Essence and Volumizing from Revlon. I'm going to do the Revlon one first and then the Lash Princess. I seriously feel like I have been like putting on and taking off makeup so much. Well, I have been, but it's crazy. I'm like hoping and praying that my skin doesn't hate me too much by the end of this. These are my two favorite drugstore mascaras. Actually, my two favorite mascaras, high-end or drugstore. This one kind of makes them thicker and fuller, And then this one really amps them up and makes them longer, separated, and it does not come off. And sometimes, you know how you wear mascara and at the end of the day your mascara has kind of just, you don't know where it's gone, but it's left the building. Ooh, no. Yeah, this one does not go anywhere. The way that it looks when I put it on in the morning is the way that it looks like 12 to 14 hours later when I take it off at night. And when I fell asleep in my makeup one time, it still looked the same when I woke up in the morning, which is a huge deal. Now I got mascara under my eyes because I was talking. And that's another thing. Both of those, I feel like they are so good at lasting on the skin, yet they are also so freaking good about staying on all day. Okay. I didn't think about a bronzer contour brush, but I'll go in with this one. Right? Yeah. I'm going with this Real Techniques, I think it is a contour brush. The thing wore off. I'm going to be using the L'Oreal True Match Lumi Bronze It. I just got this on clearance at Walgreens. This is what she looks like. And I got the one in medium. Now, it has some shimmers when you look at it in the pan, but it doesn't really translate to the face. And I think it's a really pretty tone. However, and it smells kind of chocolatey. I don't know if it's meant to, but it does. And I don't understand how they can say this is for medium skin tones. That's the downside, because if it looks okay on somebody as fair as me, I mean, they had a deep one. They didn't have the light left, but I've been wanting one of these forever, but I just didn't want to pay like $15 for a drugstore bronzer, so I didn't ever get it. But I just feel like if somebody with actual medium skin were to use this, like, it just wouldn't be deep enough for them. I don't know how deep the deep one is. It didn't look much deeper than this, so I don't know. Keep trying to blend that out. I don't think this is the right brush, even though it says it's a contour brush. It's definitely not a bronzer brush, so I'm really having to go in. But I was determined to only use drugstore products. So for blush, wow, isn't this something? Okay, well, I have drugstore blushes, but I don't know where any of them are at the moment. I totally thought that I grabbed one, and I guess I didn't. So I'm going to go into the Soda Pop palette, and I'm just going to take my Wet n Wild favorite blush brush, and we're going to hope that this works. Oh yeah. I just dipped it into the purple shade that I have on my lid, and then a little bit of cherry on top. Good thing I don't need the eyeshadow brush anymore, because it is dead to me. It just fell and went away. So I'm just putting the eyeshadow on as blush, which I've done many times before with other palettes. It actually looks pretty. Pulls out the pinkish purple. I don't know what I did. I have NYX blushes, are actually my favorite drugstore blushes. Actually, some of my favorite blushes ever, the NYX Ombre blushes. So I have 3 highlighters here. I have the Mega Glow highlighting powder in Purple Ashes. I'm not going to use that one today. And I have the Nikkie Tutorials Master Chrome. And I have the Master Holographic, which is like a pinkish violet. Hold on, let me turn off this light. has like a pinkish violet shift. So I'm going to mix the two lightest ones. And I don't have a drugstore highlighter brush. So I grabbed a second Wet n Wild crease brush. And again, it's clean, it's just stained, but when I run it across my hand, like nothing comes off. So I'm going to go in with the Nikki Tutorials one first. Oh, hold on, I've got to spray my face. And this is my setting spray today. This is the Rimmel Stay Matte Fix and Go. This is one of my favorite setting sprays. Not just drugstore, but of all time. It smells so good. I don't know how to explain it because I'm not a huge like cucumber smell person, but it kind of smells cucumbery. But Wet n Wild and Maybelline, definitely in my opinion, make the best drugstore highlighters. I just feel like they're very intense. If you want a more subtle glow, NYX makes some nice ones. And then I'm going to go over top of that with the Master Chrome. This is in the shade 100. And this is very glittery, but it has a really pretty pink duochrome shift. I wanted to do Purple Ashes from the Gothographic Wet n Wild collection, but when I turn to the side, it's fine. When I turn to the front, it has like a very gray cast on my skin tone, so it's not the best for me. But it looks like this. It has a skull imprinted in it, and the shade is like a pinkish grayish purplish with like sparkles. So it's pretty. It just isn't the best for my skin tone. One more spritz of the setting spray. Oof. Don't open your eyes prematurely. Whoop. Okay, and then we're going to go in with ColourPop. This is So Wavy. It is a purple liquid lipstick. And ColourPop is on the drugstore side of Ulta. And I think this was $5 or $6. They're definitely the way to go for inexpensive lip colors. And I just love a bold lip. Some people are addicted to nude lips, and I like nude lips, but I like bold lips more. So I was going to purchase the Kylie Cosmetics Halloween collection and use it and review it on my channel, because anything Halloween related and makeup related I want. And I was really excited that a brand was actually coming out with a Halloween collection instead of a typical holiday collection like for Christmas or whatever. I mean, I love holiday collections all around, but yeah, I'm not gonna get it because I watched a review and try on by Nicole Concilio, and they were so patchy and they swatched horribly. This is the NYX Duochromatic Lip Gloss in the shade Gypsy Dreams, and it is beautiful. And I'm just gonna put that in the center and then just pat it out. This is my favorite lip gloss by far in this shade. I haven't tried any of their other shades, but yeah, so I'm not going to be getting the Kylie Cosmetics Halloween collection. Some of the items look really good. Like, I really wanted that camo green lipstick, but I opted to get the Kat Von D Tank Girl one instead because it's a liquid lipstick, so it'll last like all day, so hopefully. Alright guys, so that is my full face of drugstore makeup. Let me know what you think down below. Let me know if you think this has good pigmentation. I think it's okay for the drugstore. Not my favorite, not my least favorite. So I wanted to do a full Face of Drugstore though for Halloween, and I hope that you enjoyed it. So let me know anything else that you want to see down in my let me know anything else that you want to see on my channel. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment down below. Love you guys, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys.